Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and since June of 2022, I've been using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. And here we are in August 2023, and Hurricane Idalia is out there, and I have 3 boxes of Mounjaro in my refrigerator. And interestingly, someone asked, what am I going to do if my power goes out? And I was wondering that same question. I'm in Southwest Florida. Hopefully the power will not go out, but I do work for a utility company, so I know the reality of that. And there's a good chance that my power will go out, hopefully for a short period of time. So let me show you what I've been doing to prepare. Okay, so first off, I made sure I had plenty of water for me. I have 1 gallon of water per day per me and my animals, my pets. So I have about 10 gallons of water around here. I also got a case of water, and what I am doing with, not all of it, but just some, is that I poured some of the water. As you can see, it's not full, but I poured some of the water into a water bottle, and then I'm going to do that until I fill it up. But then I'm putting these into the freezer. So these are my frozen bottles of water. So as these melt, I'll be able to drink these. Plus I'll be able to keep whatever cold when I put them into a cooler. This is a homemade ice pack. This is non-drinkable water. I made another ice pack with this tap water, and I'm not snobbish that I don't drink tap water. It's just that I can't drink my tap water. It's gross. I need to get my reverse osmosis system fixed. Notice. Anyway, I got my drinking water, and then I do have some ice packs in here. These are my veggie scraps to make soup stock. Anyway, I am all set for Hurricane Idalia. And if my power does go out, well, either way, I will show you what I will do with my boxes of Mounjaro in the event the power goes out. Hopefully the power will not go out, so it'll just depend on what I share with you. Unfortunately, I did not run out to get ice this morning. I already put my car in the garage. It was kind of like Tetris. Here, I'll show you a photo of it right here, what my garage looks like right now. Yeah, it's packed to the gills, but I got to make sure that everything was out of my yard, including my trash cans and my recycling bins, because they could become projectiles. So yeah, so you'll see in a little bit what my situation will be to keep my Mounjaro cool. You know, when I went through Hurricane Ian, my power was out, what, 10 days or so, not even, but I did not have 3 boxes of Mounjaro to take care of. I probably had a couple pens they need to take care of, and basically I just kept those in a cooler and I took those with me. I got to stay in an Airbnb for a couple nights, so I put those in the refrigerator. I do have access to ice on a daily basis, so accessing ice and keeping things cool is not an issue. I don't want things to freeze, because Mounjaro, you're really not supposed to freeze it. And I don't even know if the freezing temperature of Mounjaro is the equivalent of water. Does it freeze at 32 degrees? I guess I should go look at that up, because if you know, some things don't necessarily freeze at that temperature. All right, so let's see how I take care of my Mounjaro when the power goes out. Hey again, it's me, and guess what? I have electricity. I'm so fortunate that I did not lose my power during anyway, and also I was able to work from home. But the question was raised, and I thought about this as well, as what would I do with my Mounjaro if my electricity did go out. I don't have a generator, because basically I'm typically working out of the house when there is a storm. So I have 3 boxes of Mounjaro. What would I do? Well, I would put them in my cooler, and let me show you how I would prepare that. Now, first off, this might look like a milk container or a container of milk, but it's actually ice. So yeah, so I just froze this as ice, put water in here in this empty plastic container, and just popped it in the freezer. It's been in there for months. I also do have regular ice packs, so to say, but this will do just fine because I don't want the Mounjaro to freeze. So also, before I put it into the cooler, I am going to put each box into a Ziploc bag, and this is so it doesn't get wet. I mean, the pens, they're plastic, and I guess in theory, liquid shouldn't get into them, but I just want to make sure. And I guess if I was really concerned, I could double bag them, but I don't think that's necessary. La, 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 la. Make sure the air is out of them too. So how's your hurricane season going? Anyway, it's been a wild season already. All sorts of natural disasters. Hurricanes out west in Florida. All right, so I have my 3 boxes of Mounjaro, and then also I do have insulin in my refrigerator. I haven't had to use insulin since I've had it. So it's been in the refrigerator about a year. I don't even know when it expires. Does it have an expiration date? I imagine it does. But I'm going to put this in one of the bags just in case I need it. Hopefully I won't need it. That's been my goal all along, is to avoid insulin. All right. All right, I'm going to adjust the camera here. All right, we got 3 boxes of Mounjaro. And what I'm going to do here, here's my cooler. You get this open. And basically, I'm just going to put the ice block in here. And you know what? I'm going to get another ice block. Stay tuned. I'm back. It's not an ice block. It's an ice pack. I'm going to stick this in here. And then I'm going to put a towel on top of the ice because I don't want the Mounjaro sitting directly on top of the ice because I don't want it to freeze. Now, if I was putting something else in here, like, I made some egg cups. Let me put those in there. So this is some lunch I have for tomorrow. So I'll just put this in here. So this is actually going to act as a barrier between the ice and the Mounjaro. So here goes 1 box. Here goes 2 boxes. And then 3 boxes. Put this all in here. So Mounjaro is all in there. And you can't see I guess you can see 1, 2, 3 in there. And then I just seal it up. Now, this would only be good for like a day or 2. I would, if my power still wasn't back on, things would just depend on where I was. I might be in an Airbnb with electricity, or most likely I would be needing to get ice. So I would freshen this up with ice. I would put the ice into Ziploc bags to make my own little ice packs, and then just have to keep changing. I know that's a pain, but that's how I got to keep the Mounjaro safe. If anyone else has any other ideas about how to keep your Mounjaro safe in the event of a power outage, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. Obviously, I could get a generator, perhaps. But yeah, so thanks for watching and stay safe this summer. And just remember, life is too short, so always say yes to adventure. Bye.